Winners is open finally. Yay! I'm gonna go to Winners and re-up on some of the things that we use, like shea butter, raw shea butter. I use it on my baby boy, and yeah, because his skin is so sensitive. And right now with the heat wave, at least today it's nice and cool, and it's been raining, so he will have a good day. And I have my mask. I have my mask. Let's put you in the back. So let's do that. So objective this morning is to do everything before my son wakes up, because he didn't sleep. But luckily he's sleeping right now, so probably he will sleep until midday, because he didn't sleep last night. I don't know what's up with him. He wants to play, or what's up with him, I don't know. Anyway, so Service Ontario, Winners, and Costco.
How are you? I hope you're doing better than me. Right now I'm filled with so much anxiety. Let me put you down. Oh, you're tilted, but hey. I'm filled with so much anxiety right now. I don't know how to feel. But yeah, I'm trying to get this room together. This is where all my clothes go to die. Some of them I haven't tried them on. Some I have shot for my Instagram. And I have like loads of boxes, because I've been buying a lot of knits on H&M for fall, because most of their knits right now are on sale, and I think this is the best time to be buying warmer clothes. It's so cold, but it looks beautiful in green, even though, so it uplifts your mood looking outside right now, because I have so much anxiety. I don't know, should I even talk about this? Like 2 weeks back, my husband was watching one of my vlogs. I said in my vlog that it's funny now that we have to wear masks because of the COVID-19, and as a black person, the irony doesn't escape me. It dawns on me that as a black person, wearing a face mask, not even just the face mask, like wearing a covering, for some odd reason, it signals to other people that you're trying to do nefarious things, that you're a bad person or something. So yeah, for me, the irony is not lost. So my husband, I know I'm awkward. Okay, people, I'm funny like that. I always laugh at things that you shouldn't be laughing at. So please keep that in mind. You didn't go deep into the whole history of like people being treated unfairly and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to do that, but not saying anything, especially with what's happening right now in the world. It's, even though I'm black, I might be complicit in not sharing with people and letting people know that yes, most people, a lot of black people do experience racism. And as a mother, give me a minute, okay, give me a second. Okay. I have so much fears for my kids. Honestly, one of the main reasons I'm a stay-home mom. Stay home. Can't even talk. One of the reasons why I'm a stay-at-home mom, it's because I had so much anxiety. I had my kid. I knew when I was pregnant already that there's no way I could leave my kid to go back to work. It really filled me with so much fear and anxiety. You never know how much fear you have in your heart until you have kids. I never really knew how much fear and anxiety and so many horrible emotions inside of me going on. I never knew how much I had that in me until I had my daughter, and I knew that there's no way I could go back to work and be a fully functioning member of society, contributing to the economy, while at the back of my head always being scared. I'm wondering what's happening with my daughter back home, who's looking after my daughter, and what kind of a person is that looking after my daughter. So, and I spoke to my husband and I told him my fears, and luckily he's kind of understanding, and he said, okay, fine, you can stay with the kids. So I'm so grateful for that. And I know that not a lot of people out there who have the means to be able to stay home with their kids. So I know that's a privilege for me. So as a black person, I understand that I have some privileges that other people don't have. And with that said, it still doesn't exclude me from experiencing racism. Mostly for me, it's microaggressions, because people won't go out seriously and be all head-on racist. It's stuff like being in the store and a person, they can see you're also shopping. You're busy going through the rags, taking out clothes and looking, but they would come up to you and ask you like a sales related question, like you would know the runnings of the store just because you're black. And it's one of those things that like it's not like I'm the only one standing there. There's tons and tons of people around, but all the people, they pass all the people and they come to the black person and ask the black person, so can I get this in this what size or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, because I don't work here. I'm shopping just like you, lady. So I don't know. One of the things that also happened to us, but this one, it happened while we were in South America, in Chile. When we arrived in Chile, honestly, when we arrived in Santiago, there wasn't a lot of black people. You could spot the people, black people. And before we left, we were there for like 4 years, going towards 5 years. Before we left, there was a huge migration of most black people from Haiti. So when they get there, obviously they need jobs, and most of the jobs that they would get is maybe like a trolley porter at the store or whatever. So my husband takes out a trolley and we walk into Jumbo, that's a supermarket, and a white lady just takes the trolley from us, and we look at each other and look at her, and she just walks off. So to her, because we are black, it means we are trolley porters and we're just giving trolleys to white people. So I'm like, okay. Then we take the trolley and walk into the store, and we were busy with our shopping. In the middle of our shopping, she bumps into us and she shock horror. She's like, oh my gosh. And we're like, okay. Because she started apologizing and we're like, okay, whatever. And anyway, because it's not our jobs as black people to try to make people who have these kinds of thoughts and feelings towards people of color. You see a black person, you think, oh, this black person can be a doctor, can be an engineer, can be whatever profession they are in. We are just created to do menial jobs. But anyway, so you never know with these things. You never know how to feel as a black person. It's very difficult to know how to react or respond to a situation. This is what happened. So on that day, I decided, hey, let me go to Winners. Then maybe I'll go to a program with my son, because the program starts at like 9. Winners parking lot, I decided, I know this kid. If I go in there without breastfeeding him, he's going to give me problems, and then what are we going to do? We'll have so much time to waste before your program starts. Let me just breastfeed you. So I go into the back seat, take him out of his car seat, breastfeed him. Then when I'm done breastfeeding him, I lift him and put him in the front car passenger seat. I get out, go all the way around to go switch off the car, because it's the dead of winter. I had my car on to keep the heat going, you know. Then when I'm done, I go back to the passenger side. I bundle him up, close the door, lock my car, go into the winners. Little did I know that a lady who had parked like opposite to our car, she was looking at me all this time. And when I get into the store, she got into the store like 30 seconds before me. I get into the store. Before I even do anything, she beckons me to her. Then I'm like, okay, this is weird. Then I go to her. She's like, did you drive with your kid in the front seat of the car? And I'm like, huh? Then I don't know how to react, because I know already I'm getting upset. And I know if I react, like if I blow up right now, number one, I have my kid with me. But if I blow up right now, one of two things are going to happen. Cops are going to get called on me because, hey, I'm the black person. I'm always the aggressor because I'm the black person. And what happens? Because I'm displaying aggression in front of my kid, they're probably gonna call child services on me. And now my kids are in the system. They will have to do like follow-up calls to my house because I'm seen as an irresponsible mother. So I'm like, okay, calm down. I'm telling this to myself. I'm like, calm down. I'm like, no, I was breastfeeding my son and I put him in the front seat. That's why he was in the front seat. Then I walked away from her. Then she pretended to go into the store and walked out. I guess she was embarrassed with how excuse me how her first thought when she saw a black person taking out their kid from the front seat, her first thought is that this lady must be stupid because she's black and she doesn't know how things work. So I felt, because I didn't confront her about the way she talked to me and how she just out of the get-go, she doesn't even know me, she just assumed that I'll be driving with my baby, a small baby, in the front seat of the car. And the car, everywhere, it has decals saying, oh, a baby of an age lower than 12 must not be sitting here. Even if it wasn't my baby boy, my daughter, who's turning 4 now, wouldn't have been in the front seat at all. That day I felt horrible. The whole day I felt horrible. Like I felt like I gave her my power because I didn't confront her or say anything about that. And it's always like that for most black people, because we never know how to react to a situation, because you always have to think 10 steps ahead. Like if I say anything to this lady, is she going to start acting like she's the victim? Now I have to have an interaction with the cops, and when the cops get here, what kind of cops am I getting? Am I getting like undercover racists who are like out to get people of color and put them in the system? So you always have to think 10 steps ahead of what you're going to do as a black person. So I had to put that out there and let it be known, even though I brushed on the subject that wearing masks, and I always laugh about it when I show it in my vlogs, that I'm wearing a mask that comes up to here. Luckily, it's not a balaclava, because it's gonna get to that point. In winter, you're gonna be wearing a mask and a hat, and you're a black person. So how's that gonna go? Are you gonna be viewed as a criminal trying to get into the store? What? How is that going to work? Anyway, let me not go down the rabbit hole. Let me calm down. So yeah, I had to put it out there that I do understand that yes, all life matter. That's why we're black people are out here to show and tell everybody, yes, all lives matter. And that means that people must see what's happening to black people, all the microaggressions, all the straight out racism that black people experience day in and day out. The services we get, the way you're treated daily, all the opportunities that you miss because you're not white. Racism does exist, and black lives do matter. Yeah, okay. As a mom, I'm worried. I'm super worried. I live in fear for what my kids are going to experience when they eventually go out into the real world, when they are no longer in the bubble that me and my husband create for them. And I'm wondering, at what point must I, as a mother, as me and my husband, as parents, must we sit down and start explaining to our kids, oh, Kone, you are the only black kid in this classroom, and this comes with this and this, and because you're a black person, your body is shaped differently, the texture of your hair is like this because you're black. I'm wondering, at which point is my daughter gonna come home crying, or at which point must I take the initiative to put that in my daughter's mind, that she is different because of her color? I don't know. Anyway, I've been going on about this for almost 18 minutes, so let me do what I came to do in here. Actually, I'm glad I talked about this. I feel like some heaviness has lifted off my chest, because I was crying earlier. I was crying because it brings everything. It reminds you of your childhood, like growing up in apartheid South Africa. Even though I grew up in Bophuthatswana, a Bantu stand, that was really good to their people. I still know what apartheid is. I still know what racism is, okay? And I know what it is like to grow up in a family where when you get to university, because you didn't have a mom who stayed home with you to make sure that you excelled at school, you did all kinds of sports. Then when you get to university and the other kids who come from like the top Model C schools, you are all the way down here. Like half of the stuff they learned, you didn't even learn. Your base is here. You have to work extra hard, even more hard, to just get to the level where they enter university at. There's so many factors to consider about this whole race and opportunities and all that kind of things that life brings, because one person has melanin and the other person doesn't have melanin, but in the inside we're the same people. We bleed red, we all bleed red. Anyway, okay. Let me fold my knits. I'm going to fold my knits and try to put them away. There's two of them here. One has my t-shirts that I'm also gonna go through, and here are my knits in here. You get these from Walmart. This is the brand label. When they're folded like that, I don't really know what is what. Let's try and fold them nicely. So this is the first knit I got from H&M. I like the mock neck. It's the collaboration with Pringle. You know how I feel about Pringle. So I had to get this. This is also another collaboration between H&M and Pringle, with this diamond motif. This is just straight up H&M. The cable knit. It's cable knit in the front, not so much at the back. It is a turtleneck. This one, straight up turtleneck. Another one. Can you say this is zebra or is it tiger print? I bought it for the shoulders. It gives me the Isabel Morant aesthetic. I like it, and the color is so pretty. This is like a green. Can you see that? So pretty. This knit has a hoodie, also H&M. The arms don't go all the way, so this one is kind of perfect when the weather starts transitioning from summer to autumn. Can't wait to wear it. I like these ties. Yeah, that's so cute. It's so cute. I like the color. It's like minty green. Perfect for a night out, I guess, because of the silver shiny thread. It's open and it doesn't have buttons. I'm getting rid of 6 knits. Yay! It's better than that. I need a bigger tub because the height is not working. These are the very slim ones, and look at how high my knits come. So these are all my knits, and here I put my bottlenecks, my polo necks, my turtlenecks. These are my cardigans, and these are my more sporty sweaters. So maybe I should go get a bigger tub because these are perfect. They can slide under your bed. That's why I like them. Maybe I'll do the t-shirts tomorrow because I've been away from the kids for like an hour now, so I must go back down before they get into too much trouble. Hey guys, I'm still working on my room of gloom. So I had forgotten that I had bought these. I bought these like ages ago. You can see how the package is. So I thought I could use these to put my knits in. And finally, the order that I made like over a month ago from H&M has finally arrived. This is not all of my order. I'm just gonna show you more knits because that's what we're busy working on. So I went out of character and I bought this red knit from H&M. It's the color that got me. I thought this would be my Christmas sweater. And I did like what was going on the shoulder. Like you see how they made the shoulder. It's interesting. It's not boring. So I like that. I like the color so much. Look at it. This is my color. This is my favorite color. This yellowish green, like chartreuse, whatever it is. And I should show you the sleeves. See how the sleeves are? They taper towards the wrist. This is it's like a bat wing type thing. I like that. I hope I still like it in a couple of years because I heavily invested in sweaters with this kind of and voila. So I'm just gonna open my package and see how this works out for me. So here's my baskets of t-shirts. The other side is mine and the other is my husband. So I'm gonna go through them and see what I want to keep and what I'm giving away. One of my favorites, I got this when I was thrifting, so it says no pants are the best pants, but I think I've gotten my fair use of this. I only got this for like $1 at most, so I can let it go so somebody else can enjoy it. Another graphic thrifted tee. It says my dog's life is the best life, so I think I've also enjoyed this tee. I can give it on to somebody else who will enjoy it. This is how much I was able to get rid of, like half a bag. The room is already looking a bit better, even though there's still loads to do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. Of
because the stuff that's left is stuff that needs to be put away, like clothes there on my own hangers. Maybe I should show you. I don't remember who asked to see my closet, but I remember somebody saying they wanted to see my closet, and I told them I don't have the best closet system, and yeah, let me show you what I'm working with, because yeah, I need help. I need a bigger closet. That's what I need in my life. Before we even had kids, me and my husband, we never ever shared the closet. Why? Because they're always small. So all the time I used to put my clothes in the guest bedroom, but now that we have kids, they also need their own closets. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with my clothes. That's why I'm cutting down the stuff that I have and trying to see what I really like and not like. So as you can see, this is my husband's side of the closet. That's his many blue shirts, work shirts and pants. Starting from about here going this way, this is my stuff. I did really try to color coordinate everything, but yeah, it doesn't always work out. So I'm in the middle of editing the Sunday's video, and I realized, as usual, I forgot to say bye-bye. So please guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps me out, because it tells the YouTube algorithm that you enjoy my videos, so they recommend them to more people. And yeah, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I do vlog-based content, sharing reviews of some of my favorite things. I show you my lifestyle, share my family, those kinds of stuff. If you like videos like that, please do subscribe, and please stay tuned. Do watch my previous video if you haven't seen it, and I have tons and tons of video on this channel, so go ahead and watch them. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you again next Sunday. I upload every Sunday, so I'll see you next Sunday. Bye. Peace.